the Hall of Famer, the big Texan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, John Bradshaw Layfield.
And the man who once said I was the greatest athlete he ever stepped into the ring with. That's a quote.
I don't believe a word of that, but JBL was always the genius in the JBL and Cole show. That much I can assure you, Michael.
And WWE Hall of Famer, Teddy Long.
And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive. Many, many years in the car together for these two men. Reunited here tonight.
Teddy Long hasn't aged a day.
The first pick of the third round of the WWE Draft, SmackDown selects the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh man, we are stocking up on main eventers here on the blue brand. Nobody more impressive than the almighty Bobby Lashley. Boom! Great pick.
The next draft, Raw selects the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
That's a really good pick for Monday Night Raw, the former two-time WWE champion.
Yes, indeed. Monday nights have suddenly just become Claymore country. Guess what, Raw? You just got yourself a winner.
SmackDown selects Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Michin, and the phenomenal AJ Styles, The O.C.
Some good brothers coming to SmackDown, Wade. What a coup for Friday nights on Fox.
Oh man, another package deal. AJ Styles, and he's got the entire OC with him here on SmackDown. That is what I call a phenomenal pick.
And Raw selects the tipster, The Miz. All going to be A-listers.
So The Miz will stay on Monday Night Raw, the two-time Grand Slam champion.
I personally haven't always seen eye to eye with The Miz, so I'll be polite and say I am thrilled that he's going to Raw.
Well, I can tell you what I'm thrilled about. Here's the entire third round here of the WWE Draft. But what about Bobby Lashley changes the game, changes the landscape on Friday nights?